Welcome to Spotters. It is August 29th and we are back at Cedar Point after first visiting on opening weekend. Today we're going to show you how to do the park the best that you can. We'll take a bunch of rides, just show you all around the park and have a general great day. We had a great day yesterday. We didn't film at all, but yeah, unfortunately the rain came in around 3:30 and never reopened. But yeah, definitely come on a Friday. The crowds are definitely a lot better. So let's go ahead inside the park and enjoy our day here at Cedar Point and give you the best tips to enjoy your visit in the year 2020. If you're a season pass holder, you do not need a reservation. If you're a ticket holder, you do need a reservation, and I suggest getting the earliest one possible and arriving at the parking booths no later than 9:45. And then you want to head straight to Steel Vengeance. You have to put everything into a locker. And when you get there, we'll show you, but there's two lines. Stay to the left and skip the first line that you see. We'll show it to you when we get there in about a mile. Yes, it's a very long walk, and you cannot use the resort gate unless you're a resort guest this year. Okay, so we are coming up on Steel Vengeance. You can already see the line forming for the access pass, the distribution. You want to skip that. You don't need that for the first hour. The first hour is no access passes needed. So that can, I believe, fluctuate if it's a really busy day. It can be earlier than just an hour. Regardless, skip it, go to the left. In this case, I've walked ahead and I'm putting all the stuff in the locker so my girlfriend can catch up and doesn't have to run as fast as I can walk. This is the line forming for the actual ride right now. Not too bad. Let's go put our stuff in and we'll come back to you probably after about an hour or so. So if Steel Vengeance had decided to show up for work today, we would have gotten a ride in because it opened a little early yesterday, and then we left the line when they said that it was going to have technical difficulties for the foreseeable future around the same time that we got off our first ride yesterday. And then we went over and got Maverick, and it is now 11:30. So Ariel is running over to Top Thrill. Hopefully we can get an access pass or get on it before they require access passes. We've seen it testing without people. We're not sure if that's because of cleaning or testing, but regardless, if Steel Vengeance had opened on time, we would have been pretty good. This is all for access passes. They're not giving out access passes until the ride actually opens because they don't want to give out passes during the time that the ride will be not running and then have a backlog of people showing up. Yeah, this is pretty bad. All right, so we're over at Top Thrill, and Top Thrill Jack's just doing his favorite thing, being broken. So, not going so well for us. Again, if everything was working the way it should be, this would be working pretty well considering how busy it is. But who knows? It looks like they're wrapping up things, so hopefully we'll get on pretty soon. It's 12:30, and we didn't do so well today. Again, if you followed my tips, you probably would have fared a little better than us. But when the top two rides that you want to ride are down for the day, you can't do much about it. But we had a great Maverick ride. Don't think I can say too much about that one. Listen to the vlog we did on opening day. I think we talked a lot more about there. It was fantastic as usual, running really nicely. Then we rode Top Thrill Dragster, and we rode Kingda Ka 3 days ago to really compare the two, because Great Adventure is our home park. If you're familiar with the channel, you probably know that. A lot of people like Top Thrill more, and I just don't. I get that the launch is a little bit more powerful. I felt that. The problem with that is I'm so tall that my shoulders don't fit inside of where the headrest typically would be. So where my shoulders are trying to be crammed into where your head is supposed to be, it's like two pressure points sticking into my back. It's not very comfortable. I'm assuming if I rode it enough, I'd probably figure out a way to get used to it, but I don't care to. We just spent an hour riding it, where I don't really like spending more than 20 minutes riding it.
Riding it or waiting for it?
Waiting, riding for it, the whole experience. So, I get the air times way better on the top of that thing, and the lap bar's more comfortable, more freeing. But I just like Ka. I really like that second hill. I don't really love slamming right into brakes at the bottom of the first drop. I'd rather have that awesome 125-foot tall second hill and a very smooth brake run. So that's my personal opinion. It's also kind of due to my body.
I like Ka more.
Yeah, girlfriend likes it more too. So there's that. I don't know what to say other than you're probably gonna hate on me.
And me.
Yeah, but that's our personal preferences. They're both. No, they're not even neck and neck for me. I'll take a lot of things over Top Thrill that I will not take over Kingda Ka.
It was smoother though.
It is, but Ka's been running. Ka's more temperamental with the smoothness, but is definitely not as temperamental with the operations. It does not have as many issues as frequently. It has the same issues, but they don't happen nearly as often. So yesterday we rode Raptor, Gatekeeper, Wicked Twister, Vengeance a bunch of times, and Cedar Creek Mine Ride. So we have a little few things to do. Some things we're gonna skip, but we're doing good. We could leave right now, I'd still be happy. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get some Stromboni from the new Hugos, which I have not tried yet. And I guess we'll show you that really quickly. It looked delicious. And also, we ate at the Corral twice, actually, because we had melt yesterday. And came over here just to use up our second dining pass. Love what they did to this place. I think it was just like walk-up windows before. And it's very similar to what they've done, Cedar Paris done with all their barbecue restaurants, as is Hugo's. They basically found a model that they like, and they're sticking to it. And it's a much more elegant dining experience for quick serve, I'd say. So I'm okay with them doing it. We're at the 150-year bricks. We got to point out our friend Lucas and Samantha. They said yes on the spot. No. Zebra Landscape, Rangers Booty Shorts, In the Loop. Go check out our friends over at In the Loop. Always awesome content. right, so we were walking by Raptor, and it just happened to open, I think, for the day as we were walking by. So we jumped in and we're on in like 20 minutes, maybe 15. I kind of bashed it on Instagram yesterday, and my things still are true. The thing is, it's a really good ride, but I rode a ride in Alligator Park in France that has a clone of it, where it has no mid-course brakes, so you can just fly through the second half, and it's a lot smoother. They smoothed out some of the rough transitions, and it just runs overall so much better. So, but today's ride was a lot smoother, so I'm okay with Raptor. I don't love it. I don't hate it. It's I like it more than Corkscrew.
We had the inside seats yesterday versus the outside seats.
Yeah, they're doing every row but inside outside, kind of like Orion, and I think Rougarou is probably doing the same thing. We'll find out later.
That can make a difference of smoothness.
Yeah, or different trains, whatever. But we rode it 2 years ago, and it was just absolutely marvelous. And then yesterday, it was just absolutely rough as heck. So, yeah. And we're going to try out this Stromboni that I just showed you and see how it is. We'll let you know at the end. I really like what they've done with this place. This used to be the buffet, the Midway Market. And the last time we had it, it was garbage, I thought. But, yeah, it's nice in here. What do you think so far? You've had some salad.
Tastes just like the salad I get at work every day.
It's probably the same provider. No wonder it's so rough into the breaker. And look at the curve on that. It's a track. It looks like a coat hanger. Fucking Raptor. Alright, so we've done the Ferris wheel, and that took like a half an hour. Despite not that long of a line, everything's taking a while. You know, I thought I'd be able to provide you with a great guide. I can tell you how to do the beginning of the day really well. You know, get to vengeance really quickly and then try to skip around as fast as possible in the first hour. After that, on a day like today, it's good luck. You can't get fast lane. Everything's got a long line. Everything's kind of slow operations, and you should know that going into 2020 visits. It's just not going to be quick. No Skyride. Lots of closed rides. Corkscrew Power Tower haven't been open this entire weekend. And Gemini is. We're going to ride Gemini a little bit later on. We haven't ridden that yet. Hopefully get on a few Magnum runs, but everything's like over an hour at this point. So we don't even know what we're gonna do. Anyways, we're gonna go out and get some cool pictures from outside of the gate of Gatekeeper and Blue Streak.
Together, but we need your help. Now, prepare for a big and awesome fun here at Cedar Point. Thank you.
slightly before 3 o'clock, and this is how far back the access pass line goes. I don't think I can suggest this. I don't know what to suggest. About 40 minutes for what was an hour, and definitely have some things to say about the queue line. If you're like, we're not afraid of being out, we're just smart about it. And I don't understand that they set the markers 12 feet apart instead of 60 feet apart, where it's close quarters, and everyone's expected to stay 12 feet apart instead, but everyone just stays 6 feet apart, so you're basically right next to someone in the line over. There are 4 lines. If they just use 2 of them and put them at 6 feet, wouldn't that have the same amount of capacity in the queue line? Comment below. Just doesn't make sense to me. But anyways, very enjoyable ride. Nice airtime. I always forget about that thing. It always has really good airtime. It's crazy.
It's so much fun.
Yeah, as long as you don't get on a wheel seat, you're pretty good. The wheel seats can be a little rough, but we were in the front seat of the last car, so it was very, very nice. So
I'd rather ride Gemini than Raptor dragster.
I can agree with that easily. we just had another Millennium Force ride. We had one earlier in July, and I was not feeling it. It was running better. I was in the same seat. I was in the third row.
I don't know what I like more. I don't.
I think that means she likes Orion because she's conflicted with her emotions. I'm not telling you, I'm just reading you. I like Orion more. It just does it for me. It's just that thing that clicks. It's just like, yeah, that's a good coaster. Millennium Force is still a great ride. It just doesn't do it for me like it used to, and it doesn't do it like Orion does for me. It's just so much more speed and energy. I feel like Millennium Force is just a little dull in comparison. Again, great ride, just not as good anymore. I mean, it's 20 years old. If you want to say that 20-year-old ride is still the best, then I mean, that's sad for the state of the coaster world. So, other than Phoenix is like the one exception. We've been to Kings Island. We've been to Worlds of Fun. The Kansas City, known for the barbecue.
And Dorney Park, but that doesn't really count because it's not open, but we've had it.
This barbecue sauce is so good. This brisket is cooked to perfection. Look at that.
Mac and cheese is fresh.
Very fresh. We were sad about Witch's Wheel. Well, kind of, not really. But this is definitely a better a thing for this plot of land. So hopefully they get an Endeavor someday. That would be cool. But you don't like those.
Me too.
That is our day here at Cedar Point. Yeah, this was a how to enjoy Cedar Point on the weekend. The answer is, I don't know how.
I'm not expecting much. I'm just gonna have fun.
We got 8 rides on the day. So to recap what we did, we started with Maverick, did Top Thrill, did a Raptor just because we hit it right as it was opening for the day. Giant Wheel, Steel Vengeance, Gemini, Millennium Force, and closed it with a Magnum. So I think if things had opened when they were supposed to and not had technical difficulties, we probably would have gotten more like a dozen rides. So it's not so bad considering how busy it was. And I wish they ran it a little bit better. There's some things that just didn't make sense to me still. I realize everything needs to be done safely and all that stuff, and feel as you want to feel about all the regulations and everything that's going on. But I think it could have been done better. But It's still
Better isn't good, smarter.
smarter. Yes, I like, yeah, that's good. But at the same time, it was really hard for them to open this year, and the fact that they opened it all was kind of a miracle as it is. Thank you so much for checking out another vlog here at Cedar Point. We will be back hopefully next year when things are back to normal. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time. We will be at Waldemere Park tomorrow, so check out that vlog coming soon.